So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to walk around these beautiful streets of Seville and check out some of my favorite sites. Our first stop, Los Setas. Known as the Mushrooms, Los Setas is the largest wooden structure in the world, standing 26 meters high. The plaza has plenty of restaurants and activities around. It even has a museum and an aquarium, but we skipped those for the day and just went to the top to catch one of the best views of Seville. In my opinion, walking on top of this structure is a must-do activity. Kind of need to walk on top of this structure. It's hard to believe that it's wood. It doesn't look like a wood structure. Next stop, the Royal Alcazar. This is the oldest royal palace in use in Europe. It was originally a fort built in the 10th century, but by the 14th century, construction of the current palace began. Also, this was a filming location for Game of Thrones. The level of detail that went into this palace is astonishing. The ceilings, the tile work, the stone work, just the sheer amount of time that it would take to make all of this is just unbelievable. And this place is pretty large. They have multiple buildings that you can go into, a garden that you can explore. The tour was pretty crowded, but they did block you off in the time slots when you bought your tickets to try to keep the crowds low. This was an excellent place to tour, and it's right next door to the cathedral, which is where we're going to next. The Seville Cathedral is the largest Gothic cathedral in the world and looks absolutely beautiful from all directions. And this cathedral is a centerpiece of the city. It really makes you feel guilty having a beer at one of the restaurants and you're staring at this magnificent building. If you're feeling energetic, then head up to the top of the bell tower to get the best views of Seville. I didn't see any elevators, so it's a stairs-only game. But once you get to the top, you can take a minute to catch your breath, examine the large bells on top of this tower, and get to see, in my opinion, the best view of Seville. It's spectacular.
Seville is really big. You don't realize it till you're up here and you're looking all around, but it feels so small, when we're on the ground. Like, we feel like we're in the center of everything, and it's not very far.
Just inside the cathedral doors, you can take an audio tour of the grounds. They give you a little telephone that you can use, and you can punch in the numbers and tour the cathedral at your own pace and explore all the artifacts that they store within this building. And it doesn't take long to find the tomb of Christopher Columbus. His tomb is held by 4 figures representing the 4 kingdoms of Spain during his lifetime. A quick 20-minute walk down the street from the cathedral is Plaza Espana. This plaza is almost 8 football fields large and is spectacular. It has it all: bridges, canals, artwork, concerts, street performances. It was seen in Star Wars Attack of the Clones. It is absolutely beautiful. And at the base of the building is 48 alcoves, one for each province of Spain. It's a great place to take tons of pictures with your favorite province, or at least that's what we did, and a lot of other people do. And if you're up for some shopping, head over to the Tower of Seville and check out the only skyscraper in the city. It really stands out, and I think the structure contains just office spaces, but the plaza below has tons of shopping, restaurants, and even an arcade.